Warning! There is a really fucking long section in this simulator about the lore of Steven Universe. If you're a faggot, go ahead and skip it. If not, enjoy.
Lovers.
I hate you all.
I hate you too. It's a love-hate. It's what keeps me coming back.
You will never be a little girl discovering her sexuality.
It smells like Madoka and dying children in here.
That fuel when you missed all the hairy sweaty Jasper Lude.
No, it's just getting started.
You didn't miss much. Shug, I've been absent. Has anything interesting happened in these threads since the end of the second Steven bomb?
Absolutely nothing worth repeating or remembering. Consider yourself blessed to have missed it.
Why did Peridot turn into a helicopter? What's that all about?
And just what is the deal with airline food?
That's gold, Jerry! Gold!
Alexandrite is so cool. Stupid sexy Alexandrite.
When are they all going to fuse to farm the temple gem?
When they find something worthy enough to fight.
That sword. Never even noticed. I'm excited.
Would you rather get Peridot Nugget or a pink belly?
I'd give her a friendly pat on the head.
Do you like chaps?
And now, SUG Simulator is proud to present the harrowing hour of head canon. So from the tiny bit of homeworld we have seen, it seems to be represented by that band of 4 bright stars. Lapis looks meaningfully towards them in Ocean Gem when she talks about going home, and it's exactly those stars that she makes a straight line for when she flies away. What if Homeworld is not a singular planet? Popular fan theory tells us there's 4 leaders of Homeworld, and as they seem to be equals and seem to each have a distinct population under them, it seems to make sense that they'd have separate domains. And look at those stars, there's an orange star, a blue star, and a smaller white star and, up there, above the others, we don't see that last star, but it has an unmistakably pink aura around it. The Gem Temple and the warp pads both make bridging even huge distances very easily. Peridot could just nip in from Homeworld as long as there was a warp pad to receive her. The other thing about the Gem Temple is, even if it seems interconnected and acts as a single unit, it actually seems to be mostly a set of unrelated landscapes that are stitched together. And the technology in a Gem Temple is old hat, they had that before the war. It's entirely possible they could have that on a larger scale, and that maybe the 4 rulers of Homeworld reigned over 4 different planets, joined together by a network of warp pads and doorways. Imagine that walking from one location to another, you could pass through up to 4 completely distinct climates, with different skies, different geographies, and you might look up in that completely different sky and squint at a particularly large, bright, nearby planet and think to yourself, I was standing there less than 5 seconds ago. Thank you for joining us in the harrowing hour of head canon. Now back to your scheduled programming.
Teen Titans Go now has a crossover with Steven Universe. What happens?
I go on Google Hangouts and hang myself, then it will be a real hangout.
Mass suicide.